Backtrack to 1791 in Saint-Domingue on the 9th of August 22. A group of enslaved Africans forced to work on the island's sugar plantations, angered by continuous harsh treatment meted out by the slave masters, rose up in a rebellion led by Toussaint Louverture to attack the plantations, killing the white planters and freeing their fellow slaves. In no time, this rebellion had spread around the entire island of Saint-Domingue, putting the French colony and the Caribbean in chaos. To arrest the situation, the French government sent troops to crush the uprising, but they were met with fierce resistance. After a long and bloody struggle, the enslaved Africans emerged victorious. They declared Saint-Domingue an independent nation, changing its name to Haiti. This revolution served as a major turning point in the history of slave trade. The Haitian Revolution, which took place during the 9th of August 22 to August 23, 1791, led to the declaration of International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its abolition by UNESCO. This day is set aside every year to memorialize the Haitian Revolution and the transatlantic slave trade, in which millions of Africans were enslaved and transported across the Atlantic Ocean. Though slavery has been abolished, it evolved into new forms, such as human trafficking, which is referred to as modern slavery. This crime against humanity is still being fought by various governments of the world through policies and agencies. Now, talking about fights, the transatlantic slave trade left behind the legacy of racism, where there is a system of racial hierarchy. The enslavement of over 13 million Africans during the transatlantic slave trade was driven by the racist ideology that these women, men, and children were inferior because of the color of their skin. The racist legacy of transatlantic trade is seen in harmful prejudices perpetrated against people of African descent across the world. To nip this in the bud, the 2023 observance of the International Day for the Remembrance of Slave Trade and its Abolition has as its theme, Fighting Slavery's Legacy of Racism through Transformative Education. This highlights the importance of teaching about the history of slavery and its impact on the world. It is a call to action for a global clampdown on acts of racism and discrimination through education that teaches the history of slave trade as well as its horrible impact. The hope herein is that this education will empower learners to challenge their biases, be more inclusive in their thoughts and actions to accommodate all race and ethnicity, leading to an equitable world where people are judged by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin, just like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed. Blessing AEG, Sook News.